You thought I'd break, didn't you? You thought the weight of your scorn, the sting of your betrayal would crush me. But let me make one thing clear. You didn't destroy me. You awakened me. Every whisper behind my back, every smirk of satisfaction at my pain, it wasn't the end. It was the beginning. The fire you sparked inside me was never meant to be controlled. It wasn't meant to die out. It grew silently, waiting, feeding on every insult, every wound, every moment you thought you'd won. And now here I stand, burning brighter, hotter, unstoppable. This is where your story ends, and mine begins. Every blow you dealt, every word you used to cut me, I felt it all. The nights I spent drowning in silence, the days I wore a mask just to keep going. Those weren't moments of weakness, they were moments of survival. You thought you could bury me under the weight of your contempt, but each insult, each betrayal, didn't just wound me, they shaped me. You didn't see the tears that fell in the dark, the screams I swallowed to keep from breaking. You didn't hear the silence that threatened to consume me, that whispered lies in my ear. You're not enough. But even in those darkest moments, something stirred. A quiet defiance, a spark. Every bruise, every scar, every ounce of pain became fuel. And though I seemed small, broken even, something inside me refused to surrender. Something shifted. The pain you inflicted no longer consumed me, it forged me. Each tear became a drop of steel, each scar a mark of my evolution. The whispers of doubt, they became my battle cries. You thought you broke me, but all you did was sharpen the edges of my soul. Like fire tempering steel, your hatred became the forge, and I became the weapon. The fear that once gripped me crumbled under the weight of a decision. I would not remain a victim. I stared into the abyss you pushed me toward, and for the first time I didn't flinch. The spark inside me caught flame. I realized that every moment of despair was preparing me for this transformation. And now, that flame isn't just burning, it's consuming everything in its path. What you created isn't who I was, it's who I've become. You thought you could escape, didn't you? That the damage you caused would leave me broken, trailing behind in silence. But let me make this clear. You lit the fire, and now I'm the inferno. I'm not hiding anymore. I've risen from the ashes you left me in, and I've come to collect. Every ounce of power you thought you had over me is now mine. Every shadow you once cast now cowers beneath my light. You created this storm, but you underestimated it. My steps echo louder now. My presence commands attention. And no matter where you go, no matter how fast you run, you'll feel me closing in. You won't just see me, you'll feel me. The force you unleashed is unstoppable now. You built your throne on my pain, but I'm here to tear it down. This is the moment you feared, the one you prayed would never come. Look at me now, Not the broken figure you left behind, but the force standing before you, unrelenting, unforgiving. You thought you held power, but power is earned through fire, through survival. And I've been through flames you couldn't endure. I've faced darkness that would consume you. Now every ounce of that pain has been weaponized. I don't need revenge. I am revenge. Every breath I take, every step I make, reminds you that you no longer have control. The tables have turned, and now I decide how this story ends. You see, your arrogance sealed your fate. You made me into what I am, a storm that doesn't pass, a fire that doesn't die. And now you face the reality. There is no escape. Not from me, not from what you started. This is your legacy, the destruction you tried to sow, the pain you tried to bury me under. But it didn't consume me. It created me. Every scar you left became a mark of my survival. Every wound became the foundation of my strength. Now I stand tall, not as a shadow of what I was, but as something greater, something you'll never escape. You didn't just fail to break me, you made me unbreakable. Your attempts to destroy me only ensured that I'd rise beyond anything you could imagine. And now, my fire burns brighter than ever. It lights the path for those who've been where I was, who've felt the weight of betrayal and doubt. I've claimed my place, and nothing, not you, not the world, can take it from me. This is who I am now. The force you unleashed, the fire you started, and I will never be put out. You've made it this far, and that says a lot about you. You're not just someone who dreams, you're someone who takes action. Those who want the best for themselves don't stop halfway. They take that next step. There's a spark in you that sets you apart. Imagine this. One small action, just one click, and your journey becomes even more powerful. Subscribe now and unlock your true potential. This isn't just a button, it's a promise. A promise to bring you fresh ideas, new perspectives, and the kind of energy that makes you unstoppable. Your goals aren't out of reach, they're just one step away. Don't wait for tomorrow. Do it now. Choose growth today. Subscribe and see yourself rise to the level you've always wanted to reach. This is where the next chapter of your journey begins.